The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
Darren Fletcher will be key here. It's going to be down to him to dictate the tempo of this game.
Yeah, he's the sort of player, isn't he, that the team turns to in tough times.
Yeah, he's going to have to do an awful lot because of his position. Regaining possession, shielding and covering that defence, distributing the ball and carrying it up the pitch at times. He's always willing to go that extra mile.
Rudiger going vertical. Darwin. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That's a cute ball. He's through here. Koundé calmly anticipates. Quality ball. Now it's Darwin. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent progress down the left. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, no joy this time. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Vinicius Junior. Here it is, crossed in. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Diogo Dalot. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Messi. Mbappe. Played out wide. And it's Koundé. Takes a shot! And we have our very first corner. Mbappe goes short. Porto are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nicely weighted ball. And the pass is intercepted. He's away! Oh, they could break here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Lewandowski. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The major moment in the game. And he's missed altogether.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Yaya Toure. He's gone for goal. Yaya Toure! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Aim forwards. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes puts his foot on the gas. Played out to the right. Koundé, nicely spread. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide, and he's managed to get free.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Chouameni. Mbappe. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
Porto really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution on the field, number 25, Ugarte.
There's the start of the second half.
Robert Lewandowski.
Oh, the first half brought no goals.
Field, number 19, Rijkaard.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
11, Gakpo.
Koundé. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Looking for the run. Rudiger cuts it out.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Oh, that's ambitious. There was plenty of power on that. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Played with finesse. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That'll be a throw-in. Goes for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Messi, he's found a way through. Well, that has not gone well. Tries from a long way out. He's got away with one there.
The attendance for this match was 29,800.
He's there to retrieve it. Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Not the most accurate pass. Vinicius Junior. And here's Gakpo. Rijkaard! And oh, what? He's having a shot! A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Tchouaméni. Swept in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Bruno Fernandes. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rijkaard. Darren Fletcher. Out to the right. Now Mbappe. Dink through. That's a shade optimistic.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Yaya Toure. Saliba. Mbappe. And here's Gakpo. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just...
Darwin. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. And that could have brought them level.
Messi really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Nunez. No, again there's no way through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's hoisted clear.
Porto really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
There will be
Short changes in with that pass. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
How
do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Porto simply weren't good enough to play through the pressure put on their defence and were duly picked off.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Yamal. And he cuts out the supply. And he plays one through. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
There's the shot! Lewandowski. Oh, a delicate chip through. And he's being shifted off it. Now that looks a decent ball. Nunez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Nicked it back promptly. Guardiola cuts out the pass. Now it's Mbappe. Kagawa. That is ended up in no man's land. Aimed beyond the defence. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's there to retrieve it. Messi. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. What a throw in. Oh, they could be caught out here. And that was nowhere near his best. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Lewandowski!
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Nunez is herring after that one. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Lewandowski. Hazard. Kagawa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, well measured.
Kagawa really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. Mbappe takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Not a lot we need to say about that. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yaya Toure. That has been slung wide. Yamal. Darwin. And this is Kagawa. He's got away. Kagawa proves just a little bit too strong. And it's pulled back. Van Dijk is there and he can get that clear. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Nunez is onto it in a flash. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he get it through? Will play through for the wide man. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lewandowski. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And a quick reminder today.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Croatia really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So neither side has yet broken through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot! That's another chance! He scores! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper.
Just about within shooting range. Missed by a fraction. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's ambitious. Bruno Fernandes! It's bounced back off the post. Mbappe. That has not gone well. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yaya Toure actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gets a good foot in there. Opts for safety. Croatia still chasing a 1-goal deficit here.
514.
Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution.
Rijkaard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Oh, well played. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Oh, good ball. No way through, so back it comes. A real chance to break. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a sharp pass. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. Kagawa. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Great vision. Could be danger here. And that is expertly dealt with. Lewandowski. And they're back on the ball again. In he goes again! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That tackle was certainly sturdy. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Rafinha. Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Great chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Lewandowski. Now it's Pedri. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Rafinha. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Rafinha. It's a throw-in. Croatia must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Pass is just off target.
Paris Saint-Germain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
He's found a way through. Shot at goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? That's a nicely shaped ball.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Can he get onto this? Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's certainly onside. Shoots! There it is! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
All square again into the dying minute. It is going to need 30 more minutes, no winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue.
We head for extra time.
Kindly make his way to the information centre.
Substitutions taking place.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Croatia did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Van Dijk cuts it out. Bruno Fernandes. Croatia are looking to break at pace. And he's managed to get free. He's free, he has got space. decent chance! Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Knocks it into space. Dani Olmo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Foden is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Messi. Koundé wins the duel this time. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. That's a throw. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Kagawa. Darwin. Extra time reaches half-time.
I'm afraid to tell you.
Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Now it's Rafinha. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Ambitious ball here. Oh, just real chance! And he hits the net! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He has found the way through. Now, chance for a shot! Hakimi lays it forward. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Chouameni. He's shifting through the gears here. And he thumps it clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Gakpo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kagawa chasing after it. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that pass just didn't quite work.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rafinha. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's got away. And Messi! The whistle has gone. The end of 120 minutes football. Croatia looked for a second that they might steal it there, but we still have deadlock.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. An exchange of stares and we're ready to go.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Rafinha is the next to run the gauntlet.
Yeah, good pen that. He just did what he was asked.
Nunez will take their second.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Foden is the man who's second in line. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Good penalty. Completely wrong-footed, the keeper.
The third man in the queue. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Gakpo is third in line. Oh, what a save!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
And so the captain steps up. Coolly into the bottom corner.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Dani Olmo is fourth up. Keeper's gone the wrong way. 3 each. Kagawa is the last of 5 scheduled takers.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Paris Saint-Germain at the point of no return. Saved! And there's your hero! Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
And we come to you now with a quick...
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons.